Hello, 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 hello. Greetings and salutations. Welcome to episode 2 of the Regular Girl Reviews podcast. I'm Tony, the regular girl doing the reviews. So, first and foremost, I wanted to say thank you guys so much for all of the love and support on episode 1. I truly, truly appreciate it more than you guys could ever know. So, I figured for episode 2, while we're trying things, I do my first YouTube video. And for me, the most comfortable way to do it is an overhead video like this. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And the episode will also be in audio format for those of you who can't watch YouTube at work. Now, today's episode is going to be a good old-fashioned favorites video. So I'm going to do it overhead so you guys can see swatches and everything. And I have tons of pictures using these products on my Instagram. So make sure you're following me on the socials. All that information will be in the description box as per usual. On that note, let's get started. Now, before I get into my favorites, I want to talk about some honorable mentions. I recently placed an order with Give Me Glow Cosmetics because the Vintage Rose palette that I'd been waiting on for actual ever finally came back into stock. So I picked it up. And the only reason why it's not a favorite is because I literally just got it a couple of days ago. But like, look at her. Look at her. She's fucking gorgeous, right? Let me give you guys a couple of swatches here. The metallics are super, super creamy. Like, look at the mattes. Gorgeous. Look at that. Like, what the actual fuck? And of course, like, look at that. Oh, I forgot. Disclaimer. I curse quite a bit. If you're not into that kind of thing, uh, please feel free to exit out now. My bad. Okay, now. So I got this the Vintage Rose palette and I love it. Highly recommend it even if you've never tried the brand. It's definitely worth the purchase. The packaging is beautiful. It's nice sturdy cardboard. You got a nice little mirror in there. Definitely recommend. I also got the Give Me Glow Summer Vibes palette. This one was the first Give Me Glow palette I ever saw that really piqued my interest. So I finally bit the bullet and bought it. Here she is. Let me give you some swatches of these too. This blue, I used it the other day, Brazilian Bikini and Summer Fling. Oh my God, the look was so pretty. Y'all know I stan a orange. My fingers are clearly not clean, but here you go. Look at that. Like, are you serious right now? Are you kidding me? Look at that. How could I not? How could anybody not? So I for sure definitely recommend Give Me Glow. They have some amazing eyeshadows. They're all really smooth. They last really well. I just love them so much. But I can't call them a favorite only because I just got it a couple of days ago. So that's that. Oh, I got this one of their new highlighters too, the Sunset Glow. This is in the shade California Dreamin'. Look at that. Oh, she's so pretty. I'll give you guys a swatch. Like, look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Now let's get into the favorites. Let's start with some non-makeup things really quick. I have my whole little like basket over here. It's a lot. All right, first up, we have these headbands from Clutch 89 on Etsy, Terrence Williams. Like, look at these. They're so, so cute. I think I'm missing one from this little stack, and I definitely want to get more, but they're super durable. They're stretchy, they're easy to adjust. You just undo the knot, tighten it up, put it back together. I've washed them countless times. Makeup comes out really good from them. Like you can see, I don't have like stains all over the place because I wash them and they're easily cleaned. So I definitely, definitely, definitely recommend Terrence's shop. I will have it linked down below. And he's a black owned business. One guy doing all of the sewing himself, and he makes such beautiful, beautiful items. You definitely won't be disappointed. So these for sure, regular girl approved. Now let's get into some makeups. First, we're going to start with a brand that I fell in love with after, oops, I'm making a mess, after watching Michelle Wong do an unboxing from this brand. Is that everything? I think that's all of it. Yeah, okay. Oops, no. All right. And that brand, oops, my swatch towel, is Danessa Myricks Beauty. You guys, I love everything. No, I take that back. There is a product from her that I have tried that wasn't my jam, but I'm still trying to figure out how to work with it. And that is if I can get it out of this little drawer here, that is the waterproof cushion color. I have a few of these, but I haven't quite mastered how to work them yet, so they're not my favorite, just so we're clear. Now, on to Danessa Myricks items that are for sure hands down my favorite. 10 out of 10. Definitely think you guys should give them a try. First, let's start with the bronzer. Okay, so this is the Danessa Myricks. Can you see that? There we go. The Danessa Myricks Power Bronzer. Mine is in the shade Deep, as you can see, I hope. Now, when you open it, it looks terrifying. Like, it looks like it's going to be super, super deep. You only need the tightness a little bit. And it starts out dark, but the blend, when you blend it out, for those listening, I'm just blending it out on the video. Like, it comes out so smooth. It's so soft. It's so easy to blend. And it leaves you with a gorgeous kind of, oops, sorry, y'all, bronze situation. Like this. And you see it just blends in so well, you can barely see it on my skin anymore. So I know that I've heard people, say that this deep one is intimidating because it's so deep in the pan. But when you when you blend it in, wash it off. Ay, Dios mío, why would you wash it off? Excuse me, all my light is having an aneurysm. There we go. Okay, my bad. I'm back. Y'all know struggle bus over here. Anyway, so there's a huge jump between the deep and the medium shades of this. So what I would suggest is if you're my skin tone or deeper, get the deep, and you can always mix it a little bit with concealer if it's a little too deep for you. But like I said, you literally only need like the smallest bit and everything is banging. Bronzed to the gods. Next, let's see. While we're still on the face, this is the Danessa Myricks Loose Evolution Setting Powder. Oh, that's eyeliner. We love to see it. This is the shade 03 in her Evolution powder. It's a really great setting powder, especially if you have drier skin like I do, because it sets your makeup without making it look super cakey, super dry, or anything like that. So it has like the filter in here, the little net thing where the powder is. I'm not going to do like a swatch of powder because does anybody need to really see that? But you know what? Let me do it anyway. Can you see? There we go. There's my arm. You see, it's like just your ordinary shade of setting powder. I can use it all over the face, under the eyes, bomb.com. Now, another kind of, this is more of a multi-use product. These are these are three, oh, excuse my little placemats here. These are three of the Danessa Myricks waterproof cream palettes. I have the Essentials. This one is the Future is Female. And this one is the Vivid. It might help you see it if I take the tops off. And the great thing about these is they're multi-use. You can use them for all sorts of things. Like you see, I use mine because look how gross they look. They're definitely getting used. The Vivids, I use this mostly for like eyeshadow primers, but you can use it on the lips, you can use it on the eyes, you can use it anywhere. Here's some swatches of the Vivid. Now, the thing with these is they don't super set, but you can set them with powder and they don't lose any of their, lasting power or anything like that. This one, the Essentials, this shade right here is like my perfect under eye brightening shade. Look at that. And I also will use this as an eyeshadow primer if, I'm using shadows and I want to make sure they extra pop. I've used this deepest burgundy shade here. I've used this to contour and to bronze before. I've used this middle shade as concealer mixed with that lightest shade. So yeah, these are amazing. Let me give you a swatch of the Future is Female. This Future is Female one, I've used it so far as an eyeshadow base for like multi-chrome eyeshadows. And I love it. I love it. The color stays, it's like, look at that blue. Look at that. Stunning. So yeah, they're super versatile. You can use them for literally anything, like I said. So if you're super into cream products, because like these you could use as highlighters if you're into that sort of thing. You can use them as blushes. You can use them for literally anything on the face. I'm not sure how they would work as blushes, but I'm going to get to a Danessa Myricks blush product in a minute, but I'm pretty sure you could use these as blushes if I've used this shade as bronzer and contour. So that's that on that. Sorry, y'all, I'm cleaning my hands here. All right. So those are the Danessa Myricks waterproof cream palettes. They last pretty long on the eyes and on the face without fading. I really like them a lot. But I'm not getting any more because there's a couple of other ones that look really cute, but like Danessa has so much of my money right now that I need to reclaim my time and my coins. Now, since we're talking about multi-use products, these are my collection of Danessa Myricks Color Fix waterproof creams. Now, you can use them a bunch of different ways. They come in different finishes. Like this one, this green one is a metallic. There you go. Can you see it? And that's in the shade Limesicle. This one is one of my favorites to use as an eyeshadow base for shimmery green eyeshadows. Ah, chef's kiss. This one is Alien, and this was the first one I got, and I got this one totally because Michelle Wong, when she unboxed it in her video, let me show you guys this. It's like a cream multi-chrome, but like everything at the same time. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. How could I not buy this? How could I not? Okay, so that one's Alien, and let me show you a matte one. This one is in the shade Secret Garden. This is one of the newer ones to my collection. It's like a matte green, and y'all know I stan a deep green. Like, look at that. The pigment is perfect. There's no creasing on it, no cracking, the shine. These actually dry down super quick, which is always a plus with your makeup with cream products. This neon pink one, okay, I wasn't gonna swatch it, but fuck it, we're here now, right? This one I have mixed with something else I'm gonna show you guys once we get to these cheek products. And here's the pink. Like, look at that. Come the hell on. It's beautiful on the lips. I've used it that way. I've used it with, like I said, another product I'm about to show you guys. So yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. Check out. If you're into cream shadows but don't like to have to wait for them to set forever, definitely check out the Danessa Myricks Color Fix. Like I said, they come in all different kinds of finishes. There's like 1,000 different shades. Truly, truly amazing. Now, speaking of the product that I mixed that pink one with, my next Danessa Myricks product I'd want to recommend to you guys are the Vision Flushes. They come in little tubes like this. They look like little lipsticks. They have a doe foot applicator that, oops, I'm making a mess. Can you see that? There we go. They had a doe foot applicator, and I'll just put this color right here on my hand there for you guys to see it. This one is my favorite one actually for the cheeks, and it's Sweet Nectar. Oh my God, I love it so much. They last so long. They blend out super easy. They don't take a lot of time to like set and mix. You can use them on the cheeks, on the lips. I'm pretty sure you can use them on the eyes too. I haven't tried that yet though. But look at that. Look how beautiful of a blush that is. I stan an orange coral peachy blush situation, and this is everything for me. And you can build it up and it doesn't get all weird on your skin. It doesn't make all your product lift under it. The other two shades that I have in this are Toasted Almond, which is like a brownie situation. This one I definitely got for the lips because I love a brown nude lip. And this one is Sugar Plum. This is the first one that I got. This one is a really pretty blush and a pretty lip as well. All right, now that we're still on cheeks. The Danessa Myricks Dew Wet Balm, you guys, I have a problem. Excuse my camera shaking. I have 4. Do I have 4 or do I have 5? I feel like I'm missing one. No, I have 4. Okay. Upon first glance, they all look the same. But when you put them on the skin, let me do 2 of them. No, not this one. This one. This one is Rose Water. And this one is Holy Water. So let me give you guys some swatches. Basically, to use them, like this one is a little bit drier than Rose Water, Holy Water is, but let me see if I can give you guys. There we go. But they're just like the perfect kind of base situation for any highlighter. It doesn't have to be a Danessa Myricks highlighter, even though we're going to get to those in a second. These work great under any highlighter. They're great for the Cupid's bow if you want to highlight your Cupid's bow without the little, powder mustache situation that we all get that isn't always cute. These are amazing. They blend out super easy. You can mix them together to make like a custom situation, and they just make your skin look wet. like you just got out of the pool or you just took a cute little fucking run and you got that cute little workout afterglow situation popping off, these are perfect for that. I'll have links to all of this stuff down below because I don't remember prices, and clearly I'm not a real YouTuber, or I would have had that information already prepared. But I digress. Closing out Danessa Myricks are the light work highlighter palettes. I have them both. They're fucking stunning. They're the fucking bomb. I have volume 1 and volume 2. Here's volume 2 in all of her rich glory. And here is volume 1. Now, as you can see, they're both pretty different, and they're similar but different. This one is definitely for my deeper skin tone girls and guys, and this one is more for you guys on the fairer end of the spectrum. However, I'm able to use both of these on my face, and I do use them both regularly. Let me give you guys a couple of swatches from each. This is volume 1. So that's like duh, commons, no piece of cake, and no problem. Like, just look at that shine on them. I am unfucking able to deal. Now we'll do chai tea, honey glazed, and sweet saffron. So here's chai tea. What is this one again? Oh, honey glazed and warm saffron. Like, look at that. Look at that. It's fucking amazing. Now, I feel like with this second one, if you're more fair and this second one appeals to you more, I think that you could really get away with this as like a blush topper, bronzer topper sort of situation. That I don't really typically do that. If it doesn't work for me, I just don't use it. But so far, I haven't had any issues with these. They last really well. Both palettes come with a really cute mirror. And I like them. Danessa Myricks as a whole just continues to impress me. Everything I've tried, I've loved, with the exception of those water cream colors, like I told you, because I still don't know how to use them. And now I will say with the foundation, I have used it, but it's so hard to shade match. Every time I've bought it, I can't seem to get my shade right. So I'm just taking a break on that for a while. But yeah, Danessa Myricks, definitely check her out. Black owned makeup artist, Black owned brand. So yeah, definitely recommend Danessa Myricks. All right, next up, let's do some foundation. For the past couple of months, actually pretty much all summer, I have been mainly just using the Mented foundation sticks and the the Uoma Say What foundation. Fucking bomb. Let's go with the sticks first. I have mine in shade T30, which is my highlighting shade. Can you see it? There we go. T30. M20, which is like my exact skin shade, but maybe a little deeper. Oops. Now you see why I have placemats, y'all, because they're easy to clean. And this one is M10. Excuse its mess, but it's well loved and things get janky. So let me give you guys like a little swatch. This is M10, M20, and T30. So they're pretty much close to my exact skin tone, just T30 is my lighter highlight shade. But I love this. The coverage is great. It's like a medium natural finish to buildable. You could probably build it up to a more fuller coverage, but I enjoy that it's medium coverage. That works for me, especially because I'm just doing these makeup looks, especially now, thanks to COVID. I'm just doing these looks and taking it right off because where the hell am I going? Now, the other foundation I've been using nonstop for months is, like I said, the You Almost Say What Weightless Foundation. I have this one is in Brown Sugar T2, but I also have Brown Sugar T1 around here somewhere. Give you guys a swatch of this one. It looks like it's too light, but I promise it's the right shade. I could probably go up a couple of shades now in the summer, but I haven't had any problems with it color matching. It lasts forever. It stays in place. It doesn't slide all over the face. It doesn't sink into all of my lines until towards the end of the day is when I'll start to see the little, smile line creases, the little lip parentheses or whatever. But on a whole, I have like no complaints about this. Definitely recommend it. I've seen a lot of YouTubers recently reviewing Uoma Beauty because, people are getting hip to it. So I definitely recommend you check out reviews, bleh, other reviews on this based on your skin type because, like I've said, I have dry skin and it really works for me. It doesn't emphasize my texture, any dry patches or anything like that. Speaking of Uoma Beauty, I might as well get to my concealer that I've been using. It's the Uoma Stay Woke concealer. Like, it's bomb. There's not too much I can say about it that you probably haven't already heard by now. I have mine in the shades, what is this? Bronze Venus T3. That's my highlighting shade. How do people do this all the time? And I have my regular shade, which is Brown Sugar T1. I also have this in T2. I have it in a medium shade. I have like 6 shades of this total. I love it. It lasts all day under my eyes. It doesn't really crease on me too much, but I have like the most crinkly under eye. So pretty much everything is going to crease on me anyway, but this doesn't crease on me immediately like a lot of other things do. So definitely recommend, if you haven't tried the Uoma Beauty Stay Woke Concealer, definitely pick it up. And another Black owned brand by coincidence. All right. Bronzer. Now, for me, bronzer is something that I'm always on the hunt for. I'm always trying to find a bronzer that's going to give me the warmth that I need without making me look ashy, without being too light, without being too dark to where I can't blend it out to look as natural as possible, that sort of thing. So when I found out that Mented was coming out with a bronzer, I knew I had to try it. I have 2 shades, Yacht Life and Out of Office. Yacht Life is the second darkest, and Out of Office is the deepest. Like, as you can see, the jump between the two is crazy. But they're gorgeous. As you can see, Yacht Life is pretty much my skin tone, but it has enough red in it to where the warmth shows up. And for Out of Office, I barely have to just tap my brush in if I need to deepen this one up any. But for the most part, I just use Yacht Life as it is. But if like my foundation is oxidizing, which happened to me the other day, I took Out of Office just to kind of balance out the oxidation in my foundation and, my face looking crazy. So those are the Mented bronzers. They come in 4 shades, I think. So I definitely recommend them. They're always doing sales and stuff like that, but definitely awesome, especially if you're a brown girl looking for a brown girl friendly bronzer. I definitely recommend the Mented Cosmetics ones. Oops. Now let us continue with the makeup. So I love blush. Blush is bae, especially orange blush. Like I said earlier when we were talking about the Danessa Myricks Vision Flush in Sweet Nectar. So like I said, I love an orange blush. So this Private Society Secret Admirer palette that I've been loving on since how long have I had this? Another Michelle Wong purchase because she got this in PR along with the highlighter palette, which I also love. I just haven't used it in a while because I've been up to my eyeballs in highlighter lately. So when I saw this and she swatched it, I was like, oh, well, I have to have it. This is their Secret Admirer blush palette. It comes with this little plastic thing, whatever the hell ever. Oh, I can't even flip it. There we go. Coral Crush is probably my most used blush in my entire collection now that I'm thinking about it. It's just the perfect pigmented orangey coral blush. Like, how could I not? Sweet Romance is another one that I use a lot. It's, a totally nude blush for me. I use it to blend this one out sometimes if I've gone a little too ham with the orange. Let's see. Let's go to Infatuation. I think this is just a shimmery blush, but it gives me highlighter vibes, so I don't know. But yeah, this blush palette is pretty versatile. I think a wide range of skin tones could use it. And yeah, I definitely think you guys should check Private Society Cosmetics out. They're a brand that I don't hear many people talking about. Like, I had never heard of them until I saw them in Michelle Wong's video. And then I was like, oh, let me give that a try because that orange blush is gorgeous. Let me see. Let's get to some. I haven't talked about any eyeshadow yet. What the F? Eyeshadow. The Kaleidos Escape Pod palette. Out of all the palettes I've gotten recently, this is the one, other than my palette of singles, this is probably the one I've reached for the most. Oh, there I am. Hi. Okay. Anyway, this is probably the palette I've reached for the most as of late because it gives me literally everything I need. If I want to do something orange, I have Tango, blended out with Carnival. Flamingo is an amazing bright pink. And which one is this? Terrace is a really nice brown. Y'all don't need to see me in all of my raggediness. Like, look at that. Fucking amazing. They blend like a dream. And I just love them. They last all day on the eyes. They're pretty fucking dope. If you haven't tried Kaleidos yet, I highly recommend you do. Their highlighters are a little bit glittery for my liking, but still really great. Now, in other eyeshadows, and then we're going to move on to another blush. Luxie Beauty. Luxie Beauty makes my absolute favorite single eyeshadow formula. I couldn't even tell you how many of their eyeshadows I have. I think I have all of them, if not all of them, I'd say about 90% of them. Every new collection that drops, I pick it up more times than not. I just love them. So this is one of my palettes full of Luxie Beauty shadows. And what I've been loving on the most have been the multi-chromes. So let me give you some swatches of the Luxie multi-chromes. Like, look at that. Are you fucking kidding me? What the whole fuck? Look at that. Like, they're smooth, they're creamy, they last long on the eyes. They're $3 a shadow. Three. Not two, not five. Three. And look at that. Like, I don't know if you're really going to be able to see the shift as much as I want you guys to be able to, but they're stunning. Stunning. Let me give you a couple of more. Do this one, ooh, and this one. I honestly don't remember which collections these are from because, like I said, I have so many, but definitely go check out Looksy Beauty if you're looking for eyeshadows, especially multi-chromes that are affordable, because so many brands have multi-chromes, but they're like $20 a shadow, $15 a shadow, and who has time to be paying that kind of money for one eyeshadow? Not me. Okay. Now, oh, sidebar, non-beauty favorite. Inclusive randomness. Inclusive randomness makes some of the best little buttons. Here we go. Ever. I love them. I have a huge collection of them. Hold on, let me show ya. This is my little, like, I'm not gonna be able to get the whole thing in frame, I don't think. There we go. This is my inclusive randomness buttons collection. I have so many. I'm always ordering more. Another Black owned business, totally bomb, and we're supporting. I'll make sure I link them down below. Now, let's see here. Blush. Cover FX Monochromatic Blush Duo and Warm Honey. Next to that orange blush in the Private Society Cosmetics, this is my most used blush. I love it. It's soft, it's buildable, it goes with literally everything. I don't really use the shimmery side much because I'm not like a shimmery blush kind of girl. I'm more so a matte blush and a highlighter kind of bitch, but they're amazing. They're amazing. These are not a new product on the market. I'm sure you've heard like everybody and their mama talking about the soap bar blush, but I fucking love it. Mascara. The Maybelline, the Falsies Lash Lift Mascara, hands down my favorite mascara right now. The wand is great. It gives me lift and volume without clumping, without flaking, which is a huge problem for me because I have super watery eyes, especially my waterline and like my lower lash line. But this, no problems. It keeps my lashes up and looking pretty all day, and I love it. 10 out of 10 recommend. Now, so recently I purchased from during the Sydney Grace Christmas in July sale, and I got the cool dark bundle and the warm dark bundle. I haven't really played with the shadows too much yet. I've used all the cool tones, love. I haven't used the blush yet because the blush from the warm bag is more shimmery, and I'm not a shimmery blush kind of bitch, like I said. But this fucking cool toned mauve blush, hello, I don't have any other cool tone blushes like this in my collection. It goes perfectly with purples or with the gray cool tone shadows. I love it. This is definitely probably my favorite new blush that I've tried from anybody. So if you're brown skin girl like me and you're looking for blushes that are going to work on your skin tone, definitely check out Sydney Grace. Just wanted to give that a quick little shout. Now, the last of the beauty favorites are going to be lip products. Hi, my name is Tony, and I'm a lip product junkie. I love lip products. They've always been my favorite makeup product to use, to buy. I don't know what it is about it, but lip products are my favorite. So first up, we have the Milani Ludicrous Lip Gloss. This one is in 210 So Fly. This is my favorite shade out of all the ones I have. I have a bunch of them, but this is like my perfect dark nude lipstick. It lasts all day. Not all day, excuse me. It's a lip gloss, not a liquid lipstick. It lasts well on the lips. The fade off is nice. You don't get that little butthole lip line on your lips. Love, love, love the Ludicrous gloss. They have some sparkly ones too, but I'm not really sparkly gloss. I'm okay. It depends. My favorite sparkly glosses are for sure the Fenty Gloss Bombs, but I'm always trying new ones out. Love, love, love these Ludicrous lip glosses by Milani. They're available at the drugstore, Ulta, hella cheap, worth every penny. Another gloss that I've been loving is by Mented. There's the name. By Mented Cosmetics, and this is in the shade Send Nudes. I fucking love it. As you can see, I have a type when it comes to gloss. I like my glosses either clear or they're going to give me something. This is the Mented and this is the Milani. As you can see, the Mented is a little bit more cool than the Milani one is, but they're both bomb. And then, while we're still talking about gloss, I have this Colored Rain one in, what did that say? Brown Sugar. Another cool tone brown. But you can see like the three of them together, they're just enough contrast. I can mix them together. I can use them separate. Either way, I love them. Now, one last gloss is the Danessa Myricks Color Fix. This one is in clear. It's just a clear gloss, but you could use this gloss on the lips, on the eyes, on the face. It's a little sticky, but not too bad. I've used it on top of lipsticks, and I love it. Bullet lipsticks. The NYX Shout Loud Satin lipsticks. These are fucking fantastic, and I don't know why more people aren't talking about them. They have really long lasting power on the lips. They come in about a bajillion shades. These two that I have are Opinionated and Grind. Grind is probably my favorite because I have a ton of burgundy lips, but this is like, I've been looking for a cool tone brown lipstick for so long, and I finally found it in Grind. It's gorgeous. I have about 5 or 6 of these. Love them, love them, love them. So if you're in the drugstore, pick some up. Speaking of drugstore, these Milani Fruit Fetish lip balms, these are fucking fantastic. They're great during the day to wear. They last for a while, but I also like to use them at night when I go to sleep. I have 4 of these total. This one I haven't opened yet. This one is the Mango Coconut, and I have 4 of the other variations, three or 4 of the other variations. I really, really like these a lot. They smell good, they taste good, and they leave my lips feeling super, super hydrated. Because, you know, sometimes with lip balm, what'll happen is you feel hydrated while the lip balm is off, and then once it fades off, your lips go to shit. These, even once they've worn off, my lips still feel moisturized and soft. So, get this in your life. I think that's all of my makeup favorites for the past few months. Now I'll just tell you about some other random favorites that I have. If I'm able to get my editing life together in this video, I will be inserting little clips. If not, the links to everybody I talk about will definitely be in the subscription box, because like I said, this is my first YouTube video. Who knows how this is going to go. So my favorite podcasts right now, as a podcaster myself, I listen to tons of podcasts all day long. And I have so many that I love, but like my hardcore favorites, I like the Dead and Bored podcast with Alex is Bored and Teresa is Dead. Obvi. I love that they talk about old movies that I grew up watching, and they're doing this Are You Afraid of the Dark series right now, which is taking me all the way back to my childhood. So I love it. The Read, obviously, with Crystal and Kid Fury. I've been an avid listener to that podcast for I couldn't even tell you how long. And the Joe Budden podcast. That's another one I really, really like a lot. Podcast on the left for like my culty true crime fans. Definitely check them out. They do a lot of research, and they'll do like multiple episode series about serial killers and cults and all sorts of wild shit. So if you're into that sort of wild shit like I am, definitely give them a listen. And of course, what favorite video would be complete without talking about my favorite YouTubers? I have so many YouTubers that I watch, that I adore, that I interact with, that any that I name here are bomb. But if I forget somebody, blame it on the head and not the heart, because I'm an old bitch. My memory is shot to shit more times than not. Favorite YouTubers that I've really been watching a lot, especially in the past couple of months since, the Hellmouth opened up and we've all been stuck at home. Definitely Teresa is dead. Obvi. Like, how could you not love her? She is the quintessential garbage person, but not like in the ew, get away from me kind of way. But like, she's like your trash mouth, foul mouth, cool ass homegirl that you love to talk shit with. I love Teresa. Audra at home, for sure. She calls herself the resident old bitch of YouTube, but me and her are the same age, so I guess now we'll be two old bitches together. I love Audra. Her videos are always so entertaining. Her Terror Tuesdays, I'm not even like a horror movie kind of bitch, but I love them. Emily Hanhan, of course. If you listen to episode 1, you know that Emily Hanhan inspires me to create content like the Makeup Nonsense Bingo, because that's something that she created, but also just the way she experiments with color and her commentary videos. I love her so much. Smoky Glow, obvi. Especially once I've been watching her for a few years now, 2 years, almost since she started her channel. But one thing she's really been great, giving great commentary over. She does like makeup looks and tutorials and that sort of gig too. But her commentary on the recent Jeffree Star, Shane Dawson catastrophe was so good. Some of the most thorough and intelligent coverage of that I watched. And her coverage, Jesus Christ, her content is always like that. So definitely check her out if for some wild ass reason you're not subscribed to her already. And Tina the Fancy Faced, I love her so much. She just gives me she reminds me a lot of like my Dominican aunts, my Dominican relatives, and she just gives me such a spicy Caribbean vibe that I don't get a lot, period. So I'm always here for it. And who else? Gosh, I watch so much YouTube. Kara C is a favorite of mine. Kinky Sweat Alicia, amazing content creator. She gives some of the most thorough reviews. She tests out products. Like, there's just so many people that I love on this platform that I feel like to create a list is going to take me all day and all night. Oh, Abby Williamson too. My little social justice warrior. I love her. She's the best. I think that's it. Do I have any other favorites that I wanted to talk to you guys about? I don't think so. So, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between, thank you so much for taking a small portion out of your day to come kick it with me. I hope you had a good time as much as I had a good time. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.